Good morning, good morning. It is Kimberly here. I'm your ER nurse of 25 years coming at you on night 3 of 4, and I am feeling rugged right now. So I'm just coming on here, want to chat a little bit. Got a few minutes. I'm kind of running behind, as I always am when I do these videos. But I've got about 15 minutes that I can talk to you and put my makeup on, so I want to do that right now, and I hope you all are having a wonderful week. It has been a long one. We've been very busy in the emergency departments. Everyone is very sick out there. Influenza a little bit of sprinkle of COVID, little sprinkle of RSV, but the influenza A is wreaking havoc out there. And I just hope all of you are staying healthy and safe and just, hunker down if you need to. Get your fluids in, get your water, take care of your body, and try to stay healthy. So let's get started. I gotta put my foundation on. I honestly did not want to do a video tonight. I was feeling a little bit bleh. But I'm committed to creating some content for this, for you, for nurses, because it's hard to do, honestly. To do honest content like I'm doing without doing a lot of production and doing a lot of fluff to create like high produced videos, it's hard. I am having to kind of work with the time that I have because I do work full time in the emergency department. I am trying to video part of my getting ready every day with me, and I'm trying to get at least 2 videos out a week. I'm going to push for 3. I do typically do 3 videos a week, and I'm trying to see how it works. I understand there is some echo in some of my videos. I'm going to be toying with some different setups this when I'm on my off day in the next few days on how I can do these videos, maybe not in this room. I have 14-foot vaulted ceilings up above the bathroom. It just goes into the roof line where there's a skylight, and I think it creates an echo chamber in here with the shower and the bathtub and everything else. But right now it is where I get ready, and I do have lighting and some sound equipment set up here in the bathroom. But I may switch locations and do a vanity setup where I have some things in my room with different lighting and a different setup. So we'll see what happens, but for now I'm here. And like I said, I'm trying to produce some honest content. I have gotten a little feedback on a couple of my videos. It always gets me thinking when I hear from other nurses, like what they're going through, what kind of experience they're having. And I had done a video over the summer that I had not posted, and maybe I will post it, but I'm going to continue to talk about the issue I was talking about in one of my videos. And it is about re-entry into bedside nursing. So let's say you have been a nurse forever, and at one point you decided to quit bedside, and you didn't really think you were quitting bedside. You were just transitioning to like a 9 to 5 job or some kind of different setting that was away from the bedside, essentially. You weren't working in high acuity care. You weren't working in an emergency department. You weren't working in med surg anymore. You went and did, say, like, I don't know, public health or a doctor's office or an urgent care or a surgery center. And then you decide years later or a while later to go back. What do? There's a couple things that go on in this. If you go away from a specialty unit like the emergency department for a length of time, I understand you might have, sorry, I got something all over my lips. You might have 20 years of experience or 15 or whatever. And then you go to start applying. One, you cannot apply to jobs in those specialty units regardless if you had 15 years experience. You cannot do a travel contract. They will not allow it. They will ask for 2 years of recent experience. Recent has to be within the last year of 2 years of experience. So you have to remember that when you go to step away. Maybe it might be better to moonlight, to do, per diem or something if you want to keep your foot in the door. There's a number of ways you can do that. But to quit altogether, it can be a detriment to your long-term goals if your goals are to go back to the unit. Now, let's say you didn't know that, or you did, and you didn't think you'd want to go back, or you went and did it for a while. Your situation changed, your life changed, your kids grew up. I don't know. Mine did at some point, and my life changed throughout the whole course of my career because I've been doing it so long. And then there comes a point where you're feeling stagnant and you want to go back to like critical care. What do? Well, you're going to have to buckle down and really dig deep for some self-confidence, because you're going to feel a little less confident. We always do as we get older. When we're young, we feel like we can conquer the world. But as we get older, we start to doubt ourselves a little bit. And I don't know what that's all about, because we really shouldn't. We have more experience. We have a wealth of information under our brain caps. And I think that it's sad, but it often happens that, ageism starts within, and people start having issues with their age that are personal, that are in here. And it affects how they go about their job hunts. It affects how they start asking for what they want. And what that does is it's kind of dangerous to the psyche. It's not good. To second guess yourself, one, you're only going to set yourself up for failure. So if you're going to try to do something like this, you got to psych yourself up. You got to make a vision board. You got to say, this is what I'm doing by this time at this year or whatever it is. I'm going to be back doing this. And then start lining yourself up for it. And if that means that you can't get a job right in the ER right away, but you can get a job in ED OBS, or you can get a job in float pool where you'll have to float to the ER, then do it. Do it so you can get your foot in the door, so people can try you out, test you, see, take you for a test drive in their unit. And trust me, if you are a good nurse and you're good at what you do, they will recruit you. So, you can just keep putting yourself in those positions. Pound the pavement, pound the doors, knock on doors, send emails, talk to directors, get directors' emails, send a cover letter, send your resume, ask for a phone call, see if you can line something up. Be persistent. I know people are like, I don't want to. Well, look, if you don't want to bang on doors and you don't want to be persistent, you don't want the job, and therefore nobody's going to come knocking on your door. I promise you that. They're not going to beat your door down. And if you think that all those little offers you're getting on LinkedIn are actual job offers, good luck. Those are our 1,000,001 recruiters and bots that are out there trying to get all your personal information to put you in a data bank in hopes they can be representatives of you. So I would say the best seller of you is you. The best person to, show off what you got is you. The best person to be your own cheerleader is you. So you've got to do it. You think that when I went back to the ER after being away from it for a couple years, it was easy? Hell no, it wasn't easy. I had to work my ass off to get back into it. And I had been a nurse for a long damn time. Over 20 years, and I had been in the ER for over 15. So I had, stepped away during COVID and, had a little hiatus, but it was still hard to go back. And, I really had to embrace the suck when it came time to do it and apply for jobs and, feel some rejection and sting, but most of it was just from computerized rejections. That's how those go. But once I really started committing and being like, no, I want this job, and trying to connect with the hiring people who were doing the hiring, it went like that. And I was hired. And then here I am, like a couple years later, I'm still in my job. And I love it. I love hate sometimes. I love it because this is where I want to be. I'm on night 3 of 4, and I'm feeling a little right now. But the bottom line is, I don't think there's anywhere I would rather be right now. So I'm grateful for the gifts that I've been given. And when I feel a little run down and I feel like garbage and I don't want to go to work, then I just try to remind myself of gratitude and what I have to be grateful for. I am freaking lucky as hell. And I know you will be too. So I know this video is short and sweet. I just want to encourage you all to be confident. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams, was what Eleanor Roosevelt said. If I misquoted it even a little bit, please correct me, tell me what the exact comment was. But you know what? I still love the quote, and I love what a meeting has for me about going confidently in the direction of my dreams. So get your vision boards ready, because I would like to talk about that a little more in my next video. Vision boards are crucial. I know they seem like a silly art project, but I promise you they are not. Vision boards are essential. And if you're not going to do a tactile one, that's fine. You can do one online, but I'm going to tell you it has to be somewhere visible that you can see it every day as a reminder of what you told yourself you were going to do. So I want to talk about my vision boards more, and I can tell you this. I've done a few vision boards over my life, and in the last 25 years, I've had several. And what blew my mind on every single vision board, I had a timeline. In 2 years, I want this, in 5 years, I want this, in 10 years, I want this. Every single time, everything that I had put on that vision board came true, happened to come to fruition, got done, was a check the box moment, and I was so excited that I did that way ahead of schedule on all of them. The 10-year came by the 3-year, the 5-year came by the 1 year. Everything fell into place. I was committed to my goals. And if you commit to something and it's in your forethought every single day, there's something about that like whole secret principle, and I don't know what it is, but when you put it out there in the universe, it's like the universe gives it back. So vision boards are something special to me. They're not a little woo-woo. I know some people might think there might be. I'm not a woo-woo kind of person, but I do think there's something to the power of positivity and the power of suggestion in your life about your goals. So I hope that helps. I know this is a short video. I got to get to getting, and I am going in for night 3 of 4. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I will see you on the flip side. All right, so I'm high and tight tonight. Yeah, I decided to do a bun, but you know, it is what it is. I just needed a little uplift, and I am off for 3 of 4. So I will see you on the flip side, all ready to go.